The documentary dwells into the intricate dynamics of bilingualism, focusing on how individuals who speak two languages navigate the choice and switch between languages in various social settings. It explores factors influencing language switching behavior such as social interactions, language preference, and emotional communication, underlined by real life experiences from three informants of diverse backgrounds.
I do.
Very good. So, question number one: are you bilingual in Icelandic and English?
No.
No. All right. Question number two: are many Icelanders bilingual in English and Icelandic?
I don't think so. They think they know English very well, but that's actually not true.
All right. Can you explain that?
So I was working in various places, and I wasn't fully able to use Icelandic, so I was using English. And I guess the grammar is not very proper. Though the vocabulary is fine, I guess the grammar is something that
It's lacking.
is lacking a lot.
I see. Are many people you know bilingual?
In the terms Icelandic English
Yes.
or Icelandic other language?
Icelandic and English.
I guess it's easier to say that the kids are bilingual, not the grown-ups. I know many kids that were born here, but they are not, for example, Icelandic. And because of their parents using English, they are getting the ability to use English very proper. Also, the school is taking care of it, and I guess it's easier to say that kids are bilingual rather than grown-ups.
Question number four: do you think all Icelanders should be bilingual in Icelandic and English?
Should they be bilingual?
Yes.
I don't think so. There's no such need. They are in their own country and they should be able to use their own language. And English is this additional language, I guess.
Question number five: what does it mean to be bilingual?
It means fully understand and be able to say whatever you think in the second language, not your mother tongue. I think it's also important to sorry, I was interrupted. It's important to be fully able to express especially feelings in the other language, to be able to say that you're bilingual. I guess the technical language, you can learn technical language, but to say about your feelings and emotions in other language, it's two different things.
Was there a moment in your life when you picked one language over another in a conversation?
I don't really understand the question. You mean like if I'm talking with someone who is also like speaking both Icelandic and English?
Yes.
And I think we are doing that every time. Like every time I'm talking with someone who... So I'm not personally Icelandic, so for me it's always obvious I can choose like from the three languages I know, depends with whom am I talking. And sometimes I'm choosing English over Icelandic because it's easier for me to explain things than in Icelandic, because I don't feel like my proficiency in Icelandic is full.
Okay. Why did you decide to do this?
I decided to be able to express everything I want to say and be fully understood, and don't have any misunderstanding between me and the person I was talking to.
And would you be able to communicate as effectively in said situation by not switching between languages?
I guess it'd probably be harder for me. Maybe it would take longer time. But I guess I could do that. But because it was easier, I chose to use English.
I see. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Informant number 2. The interview is only for research purposes for a university class project, and no names will be mentioned, nor will the interview be used for any other purposes. I am only interested in people's views about bilingualism. This is not a test. Your answers won't appear anywhere in open access. Are you, as an informant, aware of being recorded, and do you consent for your responses to be used in an assignment that the instructor and students will see?
Yes.
Very good. So question number 1, are you bilingual in Icelandic and English?
Yes.
All right. Are many of Icelanders bilingual in Icelandic and English?
Yes.
All right. Can you explain that?
I think it comes from, how do you say, Iceland is not dubbing TV since '89, and this came with.
All right. So question number 3, are many people you know bilingual?
Yes, all of them, I think.
Okay. Do you have any examples? No names necessary.
Family members, friends, co-workers.
All right. Do you think all Icelanders should be bilingual in both Icelandic and English?
Most of them, yes.
Okay, and why?
Not the older generation, but
And why do you think they should be bilingual?
I think it just comes with education and TV. It just happens. Not like.
And is there a need for that, or?
Yes, there's a need for teaching languages, but how to say it? Some comes natural to people, some things not.
Okay, and what does it mean to be bilingual?
At least speaking two languages, and understanding and writing.
All right. Was there a moment in your life when you picked one language over another in a conversation? Say you both speak 2 languages and you pick one over the other.
No, not that I can recall picking a language. It's just what suits the occasion.
Okay, and why did you not pick? Is there a reason that you didn't switch?
No, I'm comfortable speaking at least Icelandic and English, so it doesn't concern me which one is.
And do you think that you'll be able to communicate as effectively in that situation by not switching? Like, does it change anything, the switching or not?
Switching usually in my kind of work just to get the information across and everybody understands if I'm switching around.
All right. Thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you.
I'm not bilingual Icelandic English. Yes, I think most of people in Iceland are bilingual. Yes, I know a lot of people that are bilingual. Most of my friends, especially here in Iceland, when we met, we were like both talking English together. So it's obviously like our second language. But I think Icelanders should be bilingual. I think it's just easier for communication, for work or studying, or just like when we want to interact with other people. I think it's just really good because not a lot of people can actually talk Icelandic, so it's just an easier way, to communicate. Being bilingual to me just means that you can understand and you can be understood by others. So like I was saying, it's just an easier way for me to communicate because not a lot of Icelanders can understand French. So it was just like international communication. I think English is like an international language, so it's just easier for me just to communicate with others, especially at work and outside work also. Yes, so I moved to Iceland, so I had to start like talking only English before I could understand and speak a little bit of Icelandic. So of course I was not using my native language, that is French. So this is like when I had to take English over and just speak just English to people.
In Iceland, a country that has long been known for its unifying language, the rise of English and the growing diversity of its population are making people rethink their cultural identity and the way they teach. Hallfríður Þórarinsdóttir's study of English's popularity brings up an important issue, the conflict between following global language rules for practical reasons and protecting the Icelandic language as an important part of national legacy. Icelandic Studies on Diversity and Social Justice in Education, edited by Hanna Ragnarsdóttir and Samuel Lefer, looks at education and how Iceland's schools are changing to accommodate a more diverse student group. This collection shows how important it is for all children to be able to go to school and how family language rules can help immigrant and refugee kids learn two languages. These writings show Iceland's struggle to be a part of the global community while also preserving its own language and culture. They show a crucial period in the country's social development.